If there is one thing the Greek gods didn't take well, it was rejection. Just ask Apollo. One day, the god of sunlight made the mistake of flexing on Cupid, bragging that he was a far deadlier archer. But Cupid, who in Greek myth is actually named Eros, proved that arrows don't need to be deadly to cause a lot of pain. He responded to Apollo's taunt by shooting him with a golden arrow, infamously enchanted to overwhelm the recipient with love for whomever Eros chose. The object of his affection would be a beautiful nymph named Daphne, which would have been great if Eros didn't shoot Daphne with a lead arrow, which made her disgusted by Apollo. The story goes that Apollo appeared before Daphne and tried sweeping her off her feet, but she freaked out and ran away, only for the god to chase after her. And while that worked for me and my wife, that's not everyone's ideal meet cute. Daphne ran and she ran and she ran, but Apollo was relentless. He refused to take no for an answer, and Daphne knew that sooner or later he'd catch up to her. So, in one last desperate attempt, she called out to her father, the river god Peneus, after stepping in his waters, and pleaded for help in escaping her beautiful form. You would think her father would turn her into a flock of seagulls with how she ran so far away, but instead he changed her into a laurel tree. Her skin became bark, her limbs turned to branches, her feet were now roots, and her hair became leaves. Apollo was heartbroken over this rejection, but even in her botanical form, Daphne would be his, because from this day onward, his sacred plant would be the laurel.